Well, hello, friends. It's Q again. I wanted to talk about a subject that I think touches upon everyone's lives. And those of you who have known me for many years know that when I do videos, if I give classes or any kind of teaching at all, I like to have it based on my own personal life experience, things that I know for sure because I've experienced them myself rather. I don't like to teach things that I've just read about or heard somebody tell me about and convince me to be well informed by means of study and also by personal experience. Well, today I wanted to talk about the subject of moving out of our comfort zone. And the fact is that the very fact that they call it a comfort zone, by definition, means that you are comfortable there, doing whatever it is you're doing, being wherever you're being. Your experiences are more or less comfortable. When you move out of your comfort zone, by definition, you're going from being comfortable to being uncomfortable. And who wants to do that anyway? That really goes counter to what we as human beings like, and that is to be comfortable, to be secure, to be certain about what our surroundings are all about and what's going to happen next. When we move out of a comfort zone, there's anxiety, there's uncertainty. Um, the unknown looms outside in that place that is beyond our comfort zone. And the unknown is always a scary thing. But those of you that know my life circumstances personally know that very recently my circumstances have changed. Um, I had to change them. I'm getting older in life, and my family circumstances have changed to the extent that although I've been self employed for many years, uh, I'm really more and more needing that kind of set of protections and set of um, benefits and what have you that a good job. So I made a choice to continue to work as a freelancer, but do it while having a regular job, which I was fortunate to find an excellent job with excellent benefits. And so I'm very happy about that. But it required that I move out of my comfort zone. Why? Because it is in a financial institution, in the financial world, and that is just a place that in a million years I never imagined myself working in. I never imagined that I had the skill set to be able to do that. I may have whatever talents I have, but they were never in the kind of area where finances and were involved. In hindsight, having to move out of my comfort zone, start learning an entire business that I knew little or nothing about, has turned out to be a tremendous blessing for me. I'm so glad that I'm where I am now. But if you look back at me month and a half ago, um, it was a pretty terrifying place. So, the lesson that I'd like to impart to you is this. Although we can all agree that that place that is outside of our comfort zone, whatever your comfort zone happens to be, doing the things, meeting the people, taking the path that you are unfamiliar with or uncomfortable, more often than not, moving out of your comfort zone is the place where you're going to grow. What you want to do is be able to expand your comfort zone. And that's what happens naturally. When you step out of your comfort zone, at some point, you become more comfortable with the new circumstances that you've discovered there. You've learned to handle or cope with the various demands or challenges that that new situation brings into your life. And as you go along, you become more comfortable. Now your comfort zone is expanded. It's larger than it was before, which also means that you're capable of doing more than you did before. And that's a big advantage. Some people have made it a practice, and I intend to follow this advice myself, of continually expanding the boundaries of that comfort zone. The more that you do that, the more you're going to find that things more and more becomes comfortable. You may look at yourself as you were a year ago or 2 years ago or even just 6 months ago and say, wow, I never knew I was capable of doing that. I didn't know that I could be okay in that situation. But you will be. And if you make it a habit to constantly expand the things that you do, just going a little bit out of that comfort zone habitually will keep you on the path to growing. That's what I'd like to impart to you today. I won't make this video longer than it has to be. My encouragement to you, by all means, move beyond your comfort zone. It's where your success and your growth can be found. Have an awesome day. And this is Q, listening to my dogs bark in the background, wishing you wealth, health, and happiness.